Hi there. Sinfonia Cello 2017. We're going to be a videotape learning bunch. So for that journey thing that we're considering doing, some of you, I don't have a tape here right now, but it's your same name as your open string, A, D, G, C, big fat one. If you go to this tape up here, some of you it's green, some of you it's blue. It's that smack dab in the middle, and if you touch it lightly, smack dab in the middle, from the bridge way down here to the nut, from the bridge way down to the nut, halfway in between here, and then you have a little step right here. And we decided 1 and 2 were really good because they're similar length. And if you tuck your thumb underneath or put it here, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I know Nikki today, she put her thumb underneath, and that's fine. If you lean a little on the cello here, it's not going to hurt anybody. But here's the A, and here's the D. So that journey thing, here's the A, D, G, C to check your tuning. It should be about A440. If you use your phone app to tune, it should match this. So here's your 1 on A. Here's your B flat. And we're going to make some adjustments so we're all doing the same rhythm, no like different rhythm for the bottom. And we might just skip circling. We'll just go back and forth. So here's the B flat. So it would be 2, 1 is on A. So the journey song goes 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, hop, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. And if we just start on a down bow, remember down's the frog leading, and just go back and forth, just make sure you kind of do that wait where they take a breath when they're singing it. So here we go. It's 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. So you just have to hop straight across. Okay, that's the first part that's really crazy high. So you don't have to push so hard because it's thin notes. It's interesting that D, E flat, that's the same as 1 on my C string to 2 on my C string. 2. So all you have to do is do that 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 here, that last measure on the very bottom line. Start with your 4 and just realize all of a sudden you got to go back to that 1, 2 when you're done with the 4. For 3 measures. So watch. Let's make it all the same rhythm as the first line. So it'll be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Now back to 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So you hear that. We'll just do back and forth bows. That wasn't like the most gorgeous sound, but that's fine. The next 2 lines up is a more important part. You just get to add more opens. So we'll start first with 4 and 2. Normal 4 on G, 2 on F. Here's D, here's E, here's F with 2. Here's 4 on G. So we'll go 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 4. 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 2, 0, 4, 4, 0, 2, 2, 0, 4. Does that make sense? That last measure is 0, 2, 2, 0, 4. Now I'll say the finger numbers and we'll play it. Go. 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 2, 0. Now, if 4, 2 isn't comfortable for you yet, or you just want the practice, you can do those exact same notes, 3 where 4 usually goes, 1 where 2 usually goes, and you'll be doing the same G, F, D, G, but 1 and 3 are just closer together, and it might be more comfy. So same notes, G here, with 3, 1 on the 2 spot F. So I'll just say the different finger numbers now. So it'll be 3, 1, 0, 3, 1, 3, and 3, 1, 0, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. make sense? Now, if you go from, that was the fourth line down from the top on the D string, or the third line up from the bottom. Let's do the one that's on the A string. That'll be the third line down, the second bass clef one. It'll be 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4 on the A. 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, hop 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. So here it is. 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4. Let's do that one again. 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4. Now, why don't we do the same thing we did on the D string, except this is on the A string. 3 will be where 4 usually goes on that tape. 1 will be where 2 usually goes. Same D, C, D, C, except we'll do 3, 1 this time, so I'll change my finger numbers that I'm singing. So 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Now, the fourth line down is G. A step back from my A is G. And the 1. It's in those, in between the two tapes where you use twinkle, twinkle, E and F sharp. Just move the whole hand up a half step and you've got F and G. So it's a half step higher than your twinkle, twinkle notes. With 3 and 1 will work great. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, hop 1, 1, 1, 3. I can do that with 3 and 1, just like I did on the D string, or I can do it with pinky and 2. Just realize 2's really long, so I curve it a little extra so I can have a nice curved pinky. 3, 1 does feel easier, but if you're feeling adventurous, try it with 4 and 2. I'll say the finger numbers as we do it on G, F. That's straight behind. That's where your 1 is on that tape, and your 3 is on that tape, but you're using 2 and 4 instead. Instead of E and F sharp, you're using F and G. Here we go. Ready, and 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, hop, 2, 2, 2, 4. And that covers the 5 lines that we would do. I hope this video isn't too long. Have fun practicing.